Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Shalom, everybody. I simply must tell you about this absolutely fascinating story that's been swirling around in my mind. You see, I've always been fascinated by the ancient tales of the Middle East, and this one's a real corker. We're about to embark on a journey back in time, some 500 years ago, to the rugged mountains of Moab, just east of the Dead Sea. It's a tale of kings and sorcerers, of divine intervention, and talking donkeys. Yes, you heard that right. So, settle in, my dears, as I, Yar, take you on this marvelous adventure. Now, let me paint you a scene, if you will. King Balak of Moab, a man quaking in his royal sandals.
Come curse this people for me, for they are too mighty for me.
So, what does our panicked potentate do? Well, he doesn't pop down to the local pub for a stiff drink, I can tell you that. No. He sends for Balaam, a rather infamous sorcerer with a reputation for powerful curses. Oh, the desperation in his voice. It's all terribly exciting, don't you think? Now, here's where things get really interesting, darling. Balaam, you see, isn't your run-of-the-mill warlock? Oh no, he's got a direct line to the divine, as it were.
You must not curse this people, for they are blessed.
So, when God, yes, the big man upstairs, pops in for a chat, Balaam's not exactly fazed. Can you imagine? There he is, cool as a cucumber, having a tete-a-tete with the Almighty. And what does God say? Well, he's not too keen on this curse business, I'm afraid. Oh, the conundrum. Our sorcerer finds himself caught between a rock and a hard place, or should I say, between a king and a god. It's all so deliciously complicated, isn't it? Well, my dears, you'd think that would be the end of it, wouldn't you? But no. Balaam, bless his heart, decides to set off anyway. And here's where things get truly bizarre. God, not best pleased with this little act of defiance, sends an angel to block the path. Now, pay attention, because this is where it gets good. Balaam's trusty donkey, yes, a donkey, can you believe it? Sees this angel with its flaming sword and quite sensibly decides to take a detour. 3 times this happens, and each time Balaam, who can't see the angel, gives the poor beast a good wallop.
Why have you struck me these 3 times? Am I not your own donkey, which you have always ridden to this day? Have I ever been in the habit of doing this to you?
No, you have not. Balaam looked surprised and confused. God then opened Balaam's eyes, and he saw the angel of God standing in the road, with a sword drawn in his hand. He bowed and prostrated himself on his face. The angel of God said to him, "Why have you beaten your she-donkey these 3 times? Behold, I came out to thwart you, for you hastened on the journey against me. When the she-donkey saw me, she turned aside these 3 times. Had she not turned aside before me, I would have also killed you now and spared her." Balaam said to the angel of God, "I have sinned, for I did not know that you were standing on the road before me. Now, if it displeases you, I will turn back." The angel of God said to Balaam, "Go with these men, but the word I will speak to you, that is what you must speak." So Balaam went with Balak's dignitaries.
So, after this little detour, talking donkeys and all, Balaam finally meets up with King Balak. Oh, you should have seen the king's face. He's all in a tizzy, thinking he's finally got his secret weapon against the Israelites.
"Look here, old chap, I can only say what God puts in my mouth."
But Balak, bless him, he's not one to give up easily. He drags Balaam up to the heights of Baal. Oh, how dramatic. And has him set up 7 altars. 7! As if quantity would somehow change the quality of the message. It's all so wonderfully theatrical, don't you think? Now, here's where it all comes to a head, darling. Balaam, standing there on the mountaintop, opens his mouth to speak.
How can I curse whom God has not cursed?
It's really quite moving, you know. And poor old Balak, he's standing there, probably wondering if he can get a refund on his sorcerer services. I mean, talk about a plan backfiring spectacularly. Well, my dears, as you can imagine, Balak is not a happy camper. He's spent all this time and effort, and what does he have to show for it? Blessings on his enemies. It's a bit like hiring a demolition crew to take down your rival's house, only to find they've given it a lovely new paint job instead. Isn't it just deliciously ironic? I mean, really, you couldn't write a better script if you tried. The 12 tribes of Israel were far below the mountain cliff of Balaam's altars, stretched across the valley. A bright ray of sunlight broke through the clouds overhead and lit the Israeli camp in a supernatural way. Until next time, ta-ta!
If you've enjoyed this program, please click like and subscribe.